Whether you agree with this or not, this is the facts of the matter, right? You could all put your own spin on it. You'll start talking to me about the FA Cup final. You'll start talking to me about the final Premier League day of the season. This is the biggest day of the football calendar. Like it or lump it.
It's right up there.
It's a fact. No,
it is. It is.
It is the biggest. It is the biggest day of the football calendar.
We could be looking at Inter Milan winning their 4th and PSG winning their 1st Champions League. And by the way, in the history of European Cup competitions, one French side have ever won it, Marseille.
I just love them both. I don't like out of the two tonight. So I want Inter Milan to win. Who do you both want?
I want Inter to win.
I really want Inter to win. Inter have been knocking on the door, and when you knock on the door to win the Champions League, ultimately, you get answered, don't you? And they haven't won it since 2010. They obviously lost in the final to you. They've been a serious side in this competition for a long time now without winning it. This team, they sort of need this defining moment. They've given up on they didn't give up on the league, but they got done in the league because I think they were focusing on this game. So it would be a bad season, wouldn't it, for Inzaghi if you sacrifice the league, you don't win the league when you were the best team in the country, and then you don't win the European
Cup. They're on for a treble. I'm saying this with all due respect. That if they win this, it'd be a miracle.
Mate,
Inter
the governors.
No, this is not what I'm saying. They've got far more pedigree. I'm not saying that. In terms of the playing ability of that side, both fullbacks, you'd argue that all the front three and the midfield of PSG, they all start for Inter Milan. That's how good it is. PSG have got 9 out of the 11, 10 out of the 11 better than Inter Milan today.
Yeah, that's possibly
that's
true.
What I'm trying to, on a sporting level, they are underdogs in a big way. Inter Milan.
Yeah, that's possibly true.
Rashvili back into the box.
Oh, PSG are asking all the questions here.
Oh,
Inter Milan have immediately reverted to like defence, sit back, like negativity immediately, haven't they?
They need a 1-0. That's their plan.
Yeah,
1-0.
1-0, 2-0,
innit?
Oh, 1-0 PSG. Ashraf Hakimi.
Why is he not going mad?
Bro, you just got in a Champions League final, man.
He played
that.
For Inter.
Nah, this is utter woke nonsense, bro.
No, you've got to celebrate this.
You scored in a Champions League final, man.
Mate, they're going to win the final.
I can't believe that he's not celebrated that properly.
Bro.
VAR check, I believe.
Football, man.
A VAR check is going on, but I think Paris Saint-Germain have just gone 1-0 up.
Inter Milan fans would be so upset to be 1-0 down in the final. They wouldn't care if you celebrated.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to not celebrate.
No, I think he looked like he knew it was.
He's constantly just milking. They're all clapping.
Grow up.
You can't
Everyone
clap
in this
him.
Situation needs to grow up. You need to boo him, and he needs to celebrate.
It's a great pass.
It might be offside.
That's a
It's a
goal.
goal. They're in again, Paris Saint-Germain.
It's over.
Oh my
I
God!
told you. I knew
Oh
it.
my God! Paris Saint-Germain have gone 2-0 up after 20 minutes.
It's going to be 4 or 5-0.
Oh my God!
Man
Inter
scored in the
Milan,
Champions
everything
League
that I thought
final,
Inter
bro.
Milan were going to be, they're not.
Yeah, they're the best side.
Paris Saint-Germain are unbelievable, aren't they?
They're the best side in Europe.
They're unbelievable. Luis Enrique is a genius. Look at that Paris Saint-Germain end. Go in as well.
What's the youngest person to score in a Champions League final?
Oh, that's good.
Great
He's
question.
19
Great
years
question.
old.
Messi.
Great question. The
Müller?
youngest ever goal scorer in a Champions League
Müller?
Paddy
Cliver.
Kluivert. He's only a little bit older than Paddy Kluivert.
But Ajax, yeah. God, that was an amazing
this a
final,
foul?
wasn't it?
But does it go out?
not-
Sorry.
Did that
Not
go
a
out?
foul.
Is that VAR'd?
It's
It's
for the
gone
ball
out.
going out.
We have gone to VAR though. God, the way that Paris Saint-Germain cut through,
Yeah.
they've got to be the best counter-attacking
What
team in world
Inter
football.
doing?
Look at this.
Easy.
It's a huge
Deflected.
deflection. But
Lucky though, didn't he?
But he didn't get close enough, did he?
mate,
These are shit.
You don't realise how happy I am that PSG are 2-0.
You don't realise how happy I am that
Why?
Arsenal aren't playing
This
right
is
now.
not going to go to extra time.
It's
right?
very,
It's so good.
It's very, very important that Arsenal
wanna
aren't playing
see
right now.
Jan
By the
Sommer
way,
play.
did you know that Al Hilal are going to appoint Simone Inzaghi, who is the current Inter Milan manager, tonight?
What, on
After
loan?
the Champions League final, Al Hilal
No, he's on
are
big boy
going
money.
to announce that they have appointed Simone
Can I ask,
Inzaghi.
is this as a full-time permanent manager or for a month?
No, full-time permanent manager.
Because there's people doing weird, like
Yeah,
trying to do
yeah.
weird loan deals.
They
They want to
wanna
get
sign
Ronaldo
Ronaldo.
to some.
Yeah,
Someone
but they
sign
want to
Ronaldo.
they want to get Ronaldo from Al Nassr. They want to get that's what they want to get Bruno Fernandes for, which is why they give him Man United like an ultimatum of 72 hours or so.
Well, they give him.
Him 72
Yeah.
hours, yeah.
I'd sell him in a heartbeat.
Oh,
he
he's
should
got
be
to score.
scoring that.
Got to score.
Thuram.
Oh, he's got to score that. They're not going to win the game because of that. If you miss chances like that in a Champions League final, it's not your night. Simple as that.
He's a bit.
It's about as free a header as
He's a
you're
bit
going
1
to
in 3 anyway.
You have to hit the target.
He's not clinical, is he, Thuram? He never has been.
The defenders done well to put him
1
on.
in 3, 1 in 4 kind of striker.
He's got
Mate, it was very
Kvaratskhelia there.
easy. It was a very easy chance. You know, like sling it in the box and you get your head on it. They need to do that more often.
They've been like this every round. Aston Villa had chances. Arsenal had chances. They get past them. They're not surrendering this. I'll eat my hat if they fucking lose this game, PSG.
I agree with you.
They'll kill it. Second half, they'll probably...
They'll win
15 minutes
4-0.
into won't touch the ball.
They'll win 5-0. It's hard. He's got 2 strikers, 5 defenders. It's just, you can't win a Champions League playing this way. I think you need the power in midfield.
They've got so close, though. You clearly can.
Can you?
I mean, they've got to the final. They've got to the final and they've knocked out some top tier teams.
They've been good enough to get to the final, but winning it's a whole different. I go on about back threes all the time, but I don't think you can win major silverware with a back three like that. I don't. Maybe a World Cup, maybe just to get through it, but PSG have got 6 guys that are all floating. Is a 4-3-3, and they're just keeping the ball. These guys have got 5 defenders. I mean, you can't. How can you win it? How can you dominate the ball?
I honestly can't believe how good Paris Saint-Germain have been. Like since say the turn of the year.
Yeah, they've been outrageous.
It's been amazing, haven't they?
They were so shit.
You've got to remember, this season we watched Arsenal beat them in the Champions League.
Yeah, and Dembele couldn't get.
And they didn't look particularly good.
Yeah.
Suddenly.
Yeah. He's done something. I don't know what they've done.
Oh, lovely feet there, the way he used his body to turn.
They're going to win a treble.
They're going to win a treble. And they've done it without the Galacticos. They've done it without...
A 19-year-old.
Yeah. Oh, he's got to lay that off here. If he comes outside here...
He's got so much confidence already. Taking that effort on, that is incredible. Look at this.
Also, I love that kind of finish. You know, where you just try and gently ease it into the far corner rather than blaze it.
Get Dua Lipa out. Let's get some singing. One Kiss is all it takes.
What's your favourite Dua Lipa song?
One Kiss is all it takes.
Is that your favourite? Yeah. Feels very Liverpool to me, that one, though.
Is it?
Name another Dua Lipa song. How about that for a question?
Oh, I know every Dua Lipa song. If you want to run away with me, I know a Ghana's and I can take you for a ride.
Is there any world she comes on the club? Is there any world she comes on the club?
Do you think she makes tunes that I don't know? I know the song, but I don't know who sings them.
Yeah, Dua Lipa, yeah. Do you think she'd come on the club?
She went to my school.
Half-time performance on the club. She went to your school?
She went to my school.
What,
She's a lot younger than me.
School?
I want you, baby. My sugar boo. I'm levitating. The Milky Way. I'm renegading. Yeah. I need you all night. You're my starlight. I need you. Banger. Banger. Come on, dance to me.
I didn't know that's a banger.
I'm levitating. You can run away with me tonight. It's a banger. Yeah, we should bring her out. That is a banger.
Bring her out. Halftime show on the club.
My sugar boo.
You really?
Oh, God. You know, if you Google something, there's always the same answer. With ChatGPT, they go up and down with their performance.
Why?
Search. Because I think it's the money. The amount of money they're spending is.
Do you
outrageous.
pay for ChatGPT or do you have a free one?
I pay for it.
Why?
Because it's so good.
What do you use it for?
Just questions.
Like what? Just like the way that I would Google, you would ChatGPT.
Yeah. Nice to meet you both.
He sounds friendly.
Ask him a question.
Absolutely.
Can you name 3 players that have played for both Inter Milan and Paris Saint-Germain, please?
Sure thing. One player who's played for both Inter Milan and PSG is Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Wow.
Fair.
Another one.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted you. Continue.
No worries at all. The third one I was going to mention is Achraf Hakimi.
Achraf.
All 3 had stints at both clubs.
Why does he sound like he's from Stoke? Have you changed the settings? He sounds like he's from Stoke.
Do you have a northern accent, sir?
I can definitely put on a northern accent if you'd like. Just let me know what you prefer.
Oh, they're smart.
Could you talk to me in a Scouse accent from now on, please?
Sure thing, mate. I'll switch to a Scouse accent for you. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like.
Let's hear it then.
You don't sound very Scouse.
Oh, me bad. I'll give it
Me
another
Can I just say thank you, obviously to Sky Bet, and also thank you to all the OGs on the club, because this season's been another amazing season for us. We're absolutely loving doing what we're doing. We'll obviously be back for next season as well, and throughout the summer, keep you guys up to date with the transfer window and do our predictions and all those kind of things. But just while we've got a chance, just while we've got you here, thank you very much.
What a statement this will be from Paris Saint-Germain to win a European Cup. It will be such a win for them. It will justify, all of that Qatari investment, the Qatari money. They were desperate for this trophy, weren't they? 15 years. It shows you how hard it is.
And they were too busy fanning around trying to build the Galacticos.
But it took Chelsea 12 years, and I'd argue that project was better in terms of
although Chelsea were a lot further along. Like the club that they bought. Yeah, like you got to remember, in 1999 we're in the quarterfinal.
No, yeah, but it still took you 12 years.
Yeah,
and you had John Terry pre that, and Lampard and all these guys.
Yeah.
It took City arguably, the greatest manager of all time, arguably Pep. Another 15 years on top of the takeover.
Yeah.
You need about 50. If you're going to buy a club, you need 15 years.
Yeah.
So Ratcliffe needs 15 years.
Ratcliffe needs.
He needs
a lot more than that.
He needs a P45.
I think you're right.
He's 15 years in prison.
So does Amorim.
Wait.
That's one of the great.
Wow.
Oh, side net.
What a phenomenal
goal!
Unbelievable.
Oh my God! Oh my
Dewey.
God! That was an honour to watch that.
One of the best
Genuinely,
goals I've ever
that move in this stage, that is one of the best things I've ever seen. It was an honour to watch that with you.
Who did the ball roll? Was that Fabian Ruiz?
I will never forget this moment. That was an honour to watch that.
Who did the ball roll? The
Jesus
back heel
Christ.
ball roll, back heel.
Mate. Such a good goal.
That is outrageous.
I'll never forget where I was when I saw that goal.
Doué is.
I will remember this moment for the rest of my life. I could be on my deathbed and I will remember this.
Again, man?
I'll remember this moment. Everybody who's watching this moment now, just appreciate this. Look at that big fat boy. Like, you just have to appreciate what you're watching here.
We're living in Doué's world. I mean, it's Doué and
You are watching history.
Yeah, Doué is outrageous.
Mate,
2 goals in the Champions League final. It could be on a hat trick.
Oh my God.
Is he a better player than Mbappe? Has he got a higher ceiling than Mbappe?
Look, Dembele
back heel.
Dembele with a back heel.
Then into Vitinha. Vitinha, little
Perfect.
cushion ball.
First time pass.
First time finish
Just
into the
gently
net.
passes it into the net again, though.
One of the
He's
great
not trying
team
to break
goals.
the net at all.
Luis Enrique is a genius.
3-1.
What's the biggest Champions League final? AC Milan beat Barcelona 4-0, didn't they? Desai and that.
Yeah.
Wow, you got
That was 4-0.
7-3 Real Madrid, Frankfurt.
What?
Wow, 1960.
Oh,
Fucking
1960.
Yeah, the most recent battering was 94. AC versus
AC Barcelona, right. Yeah, they're always tight, aren't they, apart from that?
mad because
Steaua Bucharest, look.
crazy
89.
because how good Liverpool's turnaround in Istanbul was, but that could have gone that way.
Is this worse
Like
than Barcelona 3-1
4-5.
Man United in Wembley
What, more dominant?
from PSG?
Yeah, PSG have been way more dominant and way...
But they weren't better than Barcelona, were they?
no, PSG weren't better,
Football
but
was better then.
But Manchester
And
United were a lot better
and
than
Barcelona
Inter.
were better.
Manchester United were a lot better than Inter.
Barcelona did what they did to Man United against Ferguson and all that, and
Both
Rooney
those teams
and
win this
Ferdinand.
year's Champions League.
Yeah.
4-0.
Oh my God, Kvaratskhelia.
It's
Oh
over.
my God.
Mate,
Oh my God, they've made
like
history.
1994
Oh my
FA
God,
Cup
one
final.
more and they get a record.
I've never seen anything like it.
This is
Mate, it must be amazing to be in a Champions League final and know you've won it with
Mate,
20 minutes to
party
time.
time.
Party time.
Not the ball around.
You could leave the stadium. It's all right.
Mate, you could just have a party though.
I'll get on it.
You could just sing and dance in look, and they will.
Good for Enrique, man.
Good for Enrique, man. King. He's a king.
Lads, how about this for a power move? Go
Hmm?
over to the opposition bench now and just start.
Yeah.
You know, the
Do it
Mourinho.
now. If Arsenal would have somehow got over the line against PSG, and they could have done, there was a world
They
in
could
which
have
it
nicked
could
the
have happened.
result. Yeah, you're right
And it
about
could
that.
have happened. And had it happened, everything that we've seen today from this Inter team, what I was saying was Inter wouldn't allow it. They'll be dogged. They're not, are they? Arsenal could have won this game.
They could have
1-0.
nicked the game.
Arsenal
I
could have
agree.
beaten Inter.
I agree. They could have nicked the game. But they wouldn't have dominated 4-0.
No, maybe not 4-0, but 1-0 would have been a disaster.
Oh, yeah.
And I think
Arsenal
everything-
would have been 2-0 up at this point.
Yeah, I
Do you
think you're right.
Do you think?
Adam.
Yeah.
I do think you're right.
They've all for
and they're
nothing.
olaying their way to a
Yeah.
Champions League, and
Yeah.
we're sat here
Yeah.
quiet.
And also, we're about to have to go onto the streets of North London.
Yeah. Oh,
And
mate,
I would rather,
mate,
it
it's been
can
quiet out there
It
today.
could just never happen. It can just never ever happen.
But I'm being told Bastoni's the best 25-year-old in world football, and he's lost 2 Champions League finals in 3 years. Whoa. That's what I'm hearing on social media. Go on, just do it now. Do it now, Bosh.
Go on, Bosh. Oh, that's a shame.
You have to
He had
score
to
that.
score. If he'd scored that would have been amazing. What a shame. That would have been one of the best Champions League final goals of all time. How's he missed that? He's done all the skillful hard work.
What Messi did to Kevin Prince Boateng, and he just dropped him on his side. It looked like that.
Oh, that's a shame,
Show the
Barcola.
highlights. TNT, what are we paying you for, man? Show the highlights, man.
Rio Ferdinand's left.
What do I pay my subscription for? It'll be Joel Bale on there now, replacing him. Fucking hell,
Mate,
he just rolled him like it's fucking Jogger Benito.
It's like he's doing it at Power League, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like just mucking around.
It's like Baller League. It's Jogger Benito.
Oh my God.
Mate.
Jogger Benito.
Oh my God! And we have a record-breaking stream. We have a record-breaking game. 5-0 in a Champions League final. A new history, a new record is done. That has never, ever happened in a Champions League final. It's happened in a European final, but not in a Champions League final.
Referee shouldn't even have that in time, man.
Remenez le coupe à la maison. Allez, allez, allez. It's so good.
Keep it, keep it.
Kimpembe. Literally not 1 second. Not 1 second.
The referee finally read the room.
Yeah.
God, no one wants 4 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain, you getting a standing ovation from me.
Guard of honour.
That was up there. They get a guard of honour. They get a guard of honour. They get a guard of honour. Absolutely sensational. Sensational. Donnarumma. Unbelievable. Desiree Doué. Hakimi. The absolute boys have done it. What does this mean for Luis Enrique, Booth?
It puts him in the pantheon of one of the greatest managers of all time. It doesn't make him the best. It might put him in top 10 now, top 5 all time.
Does it move him into the conversation?
Not top 5.
The Mourinho conversation. Does it move him into like the great?
Well, the same amount of Champions League as Mourinho. He's won 2 separate trebles.
Jesus.
2 trebles.
Jesus.
Ferguson won 1 treble in his entire life.
Wow.
Pep's won 2 trebles.
Wow.
Luis Enrique's won 2 trebles.
And he did really well with the Spain national side. What is this? Who's a better manager? Antonio Conte, Luis Enrique?
Enrique.
Who's a better manager? Unai Emery, Luis Enrique. Arne Slot, Luis Enrique. Hansi Flick, Luis Enrique.
It's Pep first, Enrique number 2.
Enrique better than Flick
3.
as well.
Well,
Hansi Flick, yeah.
that's not what they could have.
No, not for me.
With a team that.
Not for me.
Think about what
Enrique's
he's
number
been
2
through
in
in his
world
life
football
as well,
now.
man.
Easy. It's incredible. And the brand of football, I think football's healing, lads. I really do. The way these guys play. The midfielders are silky. They're stylish. The front 3 play street football. It's like FIFA Street 2 out there. It's outrageous.
But they proper dominate possession and control games as well, which is phenomenal.
But they're not negative about it. They're not like
the ultra just
side
took
to
him a
side.
t-shirt.
They're always trying to do something stylish with it. They're not trying to just keep it side to side. Do you know what I mean? It's not boring possession, is it? And the fullbacks bombing on. Mendes, Hakimi. It's outrageous.
I mean, they
Kylian
were.
Mbappe thinking right
Kylian
now?
Mbappe is heartbroken. It doesn't paint him in a positive colour at all. I mean, he left and they won the European Cup without him. He left to win the European Cup. The reason he left Paris Saint-Germain was to go to Real Madrid to win the European Cup. And the team that he left that weren't capable of winning it in his eyes have won it. And the team that he joined were dismantled in fairly embarrassing fashion. This is a brilliant win from a brilliant team, isn't it? It really is. Top class from Luis Enrique. Because that was a pulverising in the final.